Forgiveness and the different R's, corresponding R's. So today I thought I would go deep with you on the different R's that we can think of when we ought to forgive. And throughout life, we're not just forgiving other people, we're forgiving ourselves more than anything if we have the courage to lean in. And there are different scriptures in the Bible that I've come across that talks about forgiveness in a way. And I think that they can really help you move forward through forgiveness, because I think that it's not necessarily one thing that you do. It's more of like a commitment to yourself. And the different R's, the 4 R's that I wanted to touch upon is to recognize, relinquish, respond, and refocus. So let's just go through. Recognize that no one is perfect. It says that, or you could read more about it in Colossians 3:13. And then it's relinquish. So relinquish your right to get even. That is in Romans 12:19. And then respond to evil with good. You can read Romans 12:21, and then also refocus on God's plan for your life. And you can read Isaiah 26:3. So what this really is talking about is to first and foremost recognize that no one on this earth is perfect. No one is perfect, as is. Hi, Jerry. Nice to see you. And then following recognizing that no one is perfect, that in and of itself is a huge freedom. That is a huge part of forgiving. You cannot really forgive if you hold other people and yourself to unrealistic standards in your life or in their life, right? And then the second is relinquish. So relinquish your right to get even. Very often, what stops us from forgiving ourselves, past versions of ourselves, or other people in our past, or an event that might have happened, is that we think that we know the right way. It has to be my way or the highway. And so, what we're really encouraging is to relinquish your right to get even. So you don't have to win. There's no such thing as winning or losing in this time, I would say. Like, it's not about that. If you make it about that, then you're all about, needing to be right. And very often in, let's say, relationships or a conversation with other people, what creates suffering and what creates dissonance with God and what creates resistance is when we need to be right and make others wrong. But it creates freedom when you relinquish that. And then thirdly, respond to evil with good. And this is a huge thing. Being able to, again, respond to other people's opinion, other people's thoughts, other people's kind of negative vibes towards you, or even towards yourself, right? Hello, Martina. Nice to see you. Name sister. So being able to respond to evil with good is something that we can strive for in this lifetime. And that's really something that I'm on a pathway to grow for sure. And then lastly, refocus on God's plan for your life. And I think that definitely makes sense because, like, as the last part or the last R of forgiveness, because ultimately what happens if you don't forgive and if you hold so tight to needing to be right? Then you won't have energy or focus to sustain yourself towards the plans that you've got going for yourself, or the vision that God has for you, or the mission He's about to take you on. If you keep on focusing on the past or past versions of yourself where you hold resentment and unforgiveness towards that, then it doesn't allow you to refocus. And just knowing this, that it's about recognizing, relinquishing, responding, and refocusing can allow us to, move into deeper forgiveness. So, that is a little live stream for today on forgiveness and how these 4 R's can help us to come back to these principles, so to speak. So, yes, 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 I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. And thank you for having joined in.